My name is Nora. I am 33 years old, and I am the mother of 3 beautiful daughters. Their names are Emma, Grace, and Luna. They are my whole world. I love them more than anything. Life has not been easy for me. My mother passed away. When I was very young, my husband left me when our youngest daughter was just a baby. He walked away and never came back. He never called. He never sent money. He forgot about us. Since then, I have been alone raising my 3 daughters. I have no family to help me. I have no big house. I have no extra money. I live in a small apartment. In Willow Creek, every month, I pay the rent. Every month, I worry. I do not have a good job. I do not have a college degree. I do not have many choices, but I am strong. I never give up. I work as a cleaning lady. I do not have a company or an agency. Every month, I search for homes and offices that need cleaning. I carry my own supplies. Then I work all day and often late into the night. I scrub floors. I clean bathrooms. I take out the trash. Some people are kind. Some people are rude. Some people never pay, but I do not stop. I clean because I need money. I need to buy food. I need to buy clothes. For my daughters, I need to pay the rent. I work when I'm tired. I work when I'm sick. I work even when I want to cry. Sometimes I look at my daughters. While they are sleeping, they look so peaceful. They are so beautiful. I gently touch their little hands. I kiss their foreheads. And I whisper, I love you. I want to give them a better life. I want them to be happy. I want them to have everything I never had, but life is hard. One cold evening, I was walking my daughters home. After a long cleaning job, the weather was terrible. The sky was dark. The rain fell heavily. The sidewalks were icy. Emma held my hand tightly. Grace and Luna walked close beside me. Mama, I'm cold, Luna said softly. She was only 5 years old. I know, sweetheart, I replied gently. We'll be home soon. I pulled her closer and wrapped my scarf around her. The street was quiet. The lights were dim. I held my daughter's hands. As tightly as I could, my hands were shaking. I felt nervous. Then a bright light, a loud crash, a terrible pain, everything went black. When I opened my eyes, I saw a white ceiling. I heard soft beeping sounds. I smelled medicine. I was in the hospital. I tried to sit up, but my whole body hurt. My head felt heavy. My arms were weak. Then I remembered the accident, my daughters. Where were they? I tried to speak. Emma, Grace, Luna. My voice was dry, my throat hurt. A nurse came over to me. She looked kind. She smiled softly. Don't move too much, she said gently. You were in a bad accident. My daughters, I whispered. Where are my daughters? She gently held my hand. They're here. They're safe. Tears filled my eyes. I want to see them. A few minutes later, the door slowly opened. 3 little figures ran into the room. Mama, they cried. They hugged me. They held my hands. They kissed my face. I couldn't stop crying. I hugged them. As tightly as I could, a doctor walked into the room. His face looked serious. He had bad news. You have a broken leg, he said. You'll need surgery, and you'll need time to heal. My heart sank. But I have to work. I have to pay the rent. I have to feed my daughters. The doctor looked at me with sadness. You need to rest, he said softly. Then I remembered something even worse, the cleaning supplies I had borrowed from a friend. had been destroyed in the accident. And worst of all, during the accident, the front of the luxury store had been badly damaged. The owner wanted $20,000. I had nothing. I was completely broken. I covered my face with my hands and cried. My daughters held me. They cried with me. At that moment, I felt completely lost. I had no hope. The next day, something unexpected happened. My story spread across the internet. People read about me. People saw pictures of my daughters. They saw how much we had suffered. Many kind people sent money. They wanted to help. Then, one day, I received a phone call. A deep, gentle voice said, "I heard your story. I want to help you." I felt nervous. "Who are you?" I asked. "You'll see soon," he replied. 2 days later, a group of people came to the hospital. They brought flowers. They brought warm clothes for my daughters. Then, a young man walked into the room. He had kind eyes. He smiled warmly at me. He sat beside my bed. "You don't know me," he said. "But I know you." I looked at him in confusion. "Why do you want to help me?" He smiled. "Because I can." Tears rolled down my face. I don't know what to say. He gently touched my hand. "You don't have to say anything." A few days later, something unbelievable happened. The young man and his team paid every one of my hospital bills. For the first time, I didn't have to worry anymore, but that wasn't all. One day, they took my daughters and me to a new place. It was a beautiful house, big, bright, and filled with warmth. "This is for you," they said. I stared at them. I couldn't speak. I could hardly breathe. "For me?" I whispered. They smiled. "Yes, you never have to pay rent again. This is your home." I fell to my knees. I cried. And cried. My daughters cried too. They held me tightly. "Is this real?" I whispered. "Yes," they answered. "This is real." I hugged my daughters close and whispered, "We have a home." One day, the young man asked me, "What is your biggest dream?" I wiped away my tears. "I want to open a bakery." He smiled. "Then, let's make it happen." And he did. A few months later, I opened my own bakery. The smell of fresh bread filled the air. Warm pastries lined the shelves. Happy customers walked through the door every day. I was no longer a struggling cleaning lady. I was no longer a poor mother. I was a businesswoman. I was strong. I was happy. I will never forget that young man. He changed my life. He taught me something I will always remember. There are kind people in this world. There are people who truly want to help, and sometimes miracles are real. I started with nothing, and now I have everything that truly matters: a home, a career, and most importantly, a happy family. To all my wonderful subscribers, thank you for staying with me and supporting my journey. Your support means more than you know. I hope this story touched your heart, and remember, no matter how difficult life becomes, kindness, hope, and love can change everything. Stay strong, believe in good people, and never ever lose faith in a better tomorrow.